So we were just having some free time inside with the puppies. I brought in this big life-size stuffed animal dog just to see if they'll interact with it at all. So, obviously they are not the least bit frightened by that guy, which is funny because the big dogs typically are. Like the adult dogs, I've had them come down and bark at it like he is an intruder. But the puppies are not fazed. Come here, pups, puppies, come on. So they've been outside, and there's just a lot more to get into out there, so I'm letting them get some energy out inside as well today. Come here. Hey, you're not going to be able to go through that glass door. That's not going to work. They're already doing really good going to the door and knowing that that's where we're going outside. I'm going to start some crate training with the puppies today. Now, they've had a crate in their area for the last week, but it's had just the door open so they can come and go and they can all pile in together, which they enjoy doing. But today we're going to try for the first time closing the door, and I'm going to do 2 puppies at a time. Now that worked out well since there's a litter of 8 and each one will have a partner. So I thought this was so funny. Here's Gray Boy, and he's just monitoring the rest of them. He was not feeling like crate training that day, so he looks like the hall monitor. He's just keeping an eye on the rest of them. And then this was one of the days that it was raining in the morning, so that's why the towel is thrown in there just to help wipe off paws. They couldn't stay outside long, of course, because it was so wet, and they are all fired up this day. And I'm seeing a lot more of this lively play, which is pretty entertaining to watch. They are a little more rough and tough with each other, but it's funny to watch them play together for sure. So this was actually today, and you can see the doors were closed. This is a great opportunity for me to do some cleaning, and I am trying to do a little bit of crate training, even if it's just for a few minutes with the door shut each day. And this just kind of gives them an opportunity to settle down. This is us working on some sits. They're doing great with that and picking up on it really fast. Now, I do have to be careful not to give them too many treats in a day because that can bring on some upset tummies. And in fact, I sent an email about that. The first few days home, you might want to just give their kibble as treats because some of the puppy treats are pretty high in fat and they can cause some diarrhea, which is no fun. We're going outside multiple times a day, and even if just, again, for a few minutes, it's so hot outside and has been so humid that their playtime outside is not as extended as I would like, but we are going out and they're going potty, and you can see playing some tug of war with sticks. They chase Charlie around the yard, and the older they get, of course, the more they are recognizing freedom, so putting them back in the pen sometimes there's some whining, and so I'm letting them out as often as possible, both inside and outside, for some open play.